Greetings, we are live. This is an impromptu live video. I've been planning to do more lives, but as with like everybody else, trying to manage work and dealing with quarantine / lockdown / social distancing, to be all seen. But I hear and I see people logging on, so please hit me up in the chat and let me know that's all I hear and everything before I start. Just don't want a repeat of that. That was the bread pudding. I think it was the bread pudding recipe. I did real talking away and nobody was hearing me. So 27th, boom, inside. That actually, let me just enlarge this because I am blind. Trini Kitchen, what's going on? Thai Girl Joe, what's up? Meme Nat, what's going on? Island Life, what happening? Sarah, Maria, nice. So, today I am making a salad. Listen, I feel kind of funny talking about salad recipes because to me, like a salad, at least the way I just make salad, is literally whatever odds and ends I have in the fridge, I have around, I could throw it together once it have enough greens or enough veg in there, some herbs, whatever. It's a salad. If I have a kind of chana with some tomato and onion and that kind of thing, salad. If it's just some lettuce and tomato and onion, salad. So to say, it's a recipe, it's not really a recipe. It's more just the approach. It's the approach. Yeah, so it's fried bread, but really and truly, it's taking some bread that I made the other day and I had it out and I leave it out for this specific purpose because I wanted it to get a little crusty, slightly, if you want to call it stale. It's not stale bread. It's not like, it's not smelling stale or nothing like that. It's not stale bread, but it's not fresh bread, if you understand what I'm saying. So I leave it out. I didn't put it in the fridge or anything because I wanted it to, I wanted that kind of finished state where it's like a few days old. It's like I made this like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And I'm going to show you how you could repurpose bread that you didn't eat and use it in an application like this, which is to make salad. Now, for argument's sake, you could call it croutons. Basically, it's croutons. But I find fried bread sounding better. Hit my thumbs up on the video if you agree. But I find fried bread sound better than croutons. So you want to fry this bread. Hey Ian, first time, nice, welcome to the channel. Please, and if this is the first time while you're here, please hit the subscribe button. Every subscription counts, so yeah, let's bless we up with a subscribe and hit the notification button to know when we post new videos. Every subscription counts and we appreciate you, so thank you. Right, so fried bread. And then I have some veggies here. Well, a tomato is not a veggie. Tomato is a fruit. But you know what I mean. I have a tomato. And I guess cucumber is a fruit too. Yeah, alright. So I have cucumber, tomato, onion, garlic, some sour black pepper. I have some dried thyme, white vinegar, and I have some parsley. Again, the tomatoes I had in the fridge for a while. The cucumbers I bought recently, like about a week ago or close to a week ago. So it's nothing to say that it's no special items that I went and get specifically for this. It's literally stuff that I had around that I figure, all right, let me put it together and create this salad or fried bread salad, if you will. Again, I call it fried bread because I find fried bread sound better, but for all intents and purposes, we are making croutons out of the bread. So, let's start with the bread first. What we're gonna do is cut the bread into cubes. I'm gonna slice the bread, cut it into cubes. And again, this is not a recipe per se. You could call, for argument's sake, you could call it a recipe, but this is more just the approach. So anything that I use in here that you don't have, don't fret it. You could use different seasonings and things to make this your own dish. It's literally the approach of you have stuff, you have food that you probably get the chance to eat. I mean, I know a lot of people eating more these days. I am one of them. I eating more, but I'm trying to eat less bad stuff. So when I went and buy stuff for this whole social distancing quarantine business, which was more than a month ago, I didn't buy any snacks because I know that being around, you know, just being home and that kind of thing, you might end up eating more often than usual, and I really didn't want to start snacking so much. So if I'm looking to do a snack, it's more something quote unquote healthy or as healthy as possible. I ain't looking to be chowing down on no set of corn curls and them kind of scene. So anyway, getting back to this. So we're gonna make our croutons here, and the bread cut up. Of course, you know, I'm not gonna make a whole set. It's just me alone eating here. So this 2 slices of bread cut into pieces like this. This is good enough for me. And this is roughly about 1 inch pieces. So that's a good measurement. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add some olive oil to our bowl. And I'm going to add some dried thyme. And again, if you don't have dried thyme, and let me say I have dried Italian seasoning, you could use the dried Italian seasoning, that is fine. I'm going to put some salt. And the reason why I'm mixing this into the oil rather than trying to put it after is because I'm going to toss the bread in it, and you really want the bread to get evenly coated with the seasoning. So a little salt, a little black pepper. Again, we need a little more dried thyme. And let's give this a quick mix. Right. And if you want, you could add paprika to this. If you want to make it spicy, you could add like cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. All them things would work in this. All-purpose seasoning if you want. If you're using all-purpose seasoning, I would advise not to put salt because all-purpose seasonings have salt in it. So you could use all-purpose seasoning. Even if you wanted to grate some lemon zest into this to get a kind of citrus herb kind of vibe, you could do that as well. All that is vibes. And as a matter of fact, I feel what I'll do is I'll put 1 minced garlic inside here as well. So, we're going in the chat. Hey, thanks for that. I don't know what soup recipe you're referring to in particular, but thank you for checking out the recipes, and I'm glad that I was able to help in you making great soup. Alright, so we're gonna mince this garlic, and a good way to get the most out of your garlic, I'm gonna show you this. zoom in here. So a good way to get the most out of your garlic is crush it with your knife and then use the broadside of your blade and just kind of smash it. And I mean, you're seeing all the juice, garlic juice are coming out. Again, that is a good way without using a garlic press or having to buy a garlic press to really get the most amount of flavor out of one clove of garlic. Basically, we're making a garlic paste here. And all you need is a knife, nothing else. So I'm gonna add garlic to the bowl. Right. Mix this around. Right, so now we have our garlic and herb flavoring for the bread. So just gonna dump the bread in here. And make sure that they get coated nicely. I mean, you could go out and buy croutons in the grocery, but I mean, why would you? If you have day-old or 2-3 day-old bread in your kitchen or your fridge or whatever, hey, peace trying to get with it. That you're watching and you're thinking, Jed, I really had to go and eat this bread, boy. I really had to go and make a sandwich with this. I mean, in this time, you really want to be wasting food. So there's just one way to repurpose bread. Of course, you could always toast bread when it a couple of days old, and that is adding new life to your bread. So you could toast your bread and eat bread and toast and butter, or toast and cheese, or toast and jam, the case may be, or you could make croutons, or I call it fried bread because, as I say, I find fried bread sound better. So we have that there. I shall move over to the stove and now you want to just get this nice and hot, not too hot, because what I want to do is while this frying away, I want to start working on the other stuff now. So I'm not going to put it too hot, because if I put it too hot, it will start to burn, and I'll have to keep a closer eye on it. So I'm trying to multitask, kind of talking it through the steps and cooking at the same time. So when I let this kind of get hot, while that's heating up, let me move on to these fellas here. Alright, let's tidy up here a little bit. Again, all you know, this live, unedited, so don't watch no face. You gotta kind of, if you don't have parsley, let me say you have shadow benny, don't be afraid to use the shadow benny, use the shadow benny. I have tomato. If you want to just use cucumber, or even if you have like lettuce and you want to just use lettuce and cucumber and that kind of thing, like, again, this is not something to follow to the letter. This is basically a way of combining little odds and ends you might have around to create something different. So, I think this hot, I will add bread here. I'm gonna zoom in again on this bread and let's see how this is looking like. Watch that bread. Watch what we got. That smelling real good already. As it hit the heat, it's starting to get the herbs and the garlic and thing coming through. It's gonna be nice, trust me. Right, move back across to these fellas here. Right, starting with onion. Now, is a method to the madness. When I working with a cutting board, I like to cut the stuff that's gonna remain dry first. So, I know for sure the tomatoes gonna bleed onto the cutting board, and so will the cucumber to some extent. So I like to work with the stuff that's not gonna do that first. That would be the parsley, the garlic, and the onion would have the least amount of liquid in it. So that is what I will work with first, just to keep a more manageable surface to work with, surface area. So again, we ain't wasting nothing. I'm just cutting off the little tips off of this. That's these little tips. But I'm actually gonna use the stalk, everything. I'm not just using the top, I'm gonna use the whole thing. So I'm gonna separate this because I wanna cut this real small. And right. Last, which video this was by? One of the videos I was doing recently, I was talking about technique when it comes to knife skills, and I guess I could reiterate now for anybody who didn't see that. So let's come back up to me here. Alright, so people was asking about the knife technique, and I learned this from Chef Ridge from Fanatic Kitchen Studio. So what you want to do is, when we're cutting, is usually people, when you're holding down something, your first instinct is to do this and hold it. Well, like if you're cutting this, you hold it and your fingertips will be out like this. What you have to do is curl your fingertips back, and you're using this part of your finger as a guide for the knife. And it's take a while. If you're not accustomed doing it, it'll feel kind of awkward, but trust me, that is the safe way to cut stuff up and to get like real fine cuts and things without having to worry too much about damaging yourself. I mean, obviously you had to leave room for human error, so don't feel like, you know, you will not damage yourself at all. Right. So again, see, hand next, it's in against it like this, and I just slide in my fingers back, and with that action I could get very fine cuts and finely dice the stalks for the parsley. And again, it'll take practice, but it definitely worth doing, because one, yes, is proper technique, but it's also a way to, you know, keep safety first in the kitchen as always. So cut the rest of this parsley. See here, right, into the bowl we go. And again, this is not, I mean, if you want to follow it to a T and you want to make this exact thing, fine, but don't feel that you're obligated to. Don't feel like you have to stick with what I show you here. You don't have to. You could literally make this your own with whatever you have laying around in the kitchen. It will be delicious. So do beat up, watch no face, and if you know you're thinking in your head to ask Baidawi, well, why I refer to myself in the first person, to ask me in third person, sorry, if you could use this or that, the answer is yes. Whatever you think you want to use, the answer is yes, you can use it in this quote-unquote recipe or for this dish. If you have like anything, if you have fruits that you want to use the fruits. If you have raisins, nuts, you know, almonds, peanuts, whatever the case is. You have some chana that you want to use the chana. Peas, you could use peas. The possibilities are endless. I'm going to use, because we have garlic there already, I'm not going to put too much garlic. I'm just going to use 1 clove. And I know this is, you know, usually when I'm making anything is 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, but you already have garlic here in the bread. So add on the next garlic here, and look at that. It's actually 2 in 1. Thought it was 1 clove, 1 big clove, so it's 2. So I'm still observing all protocols when it comes to the garlic ratio. Alright, so use the same technique to mince the garlic. Take a quick look at the chat, see what's going on. Hey, Pennsylvania inside, Philly on the inside, nice, nice. Alright, so if you're now joining, what we're making is a salad, and probably the title saying it fried bread, but it's really croutons. As I say, I find fried bread sound better. So I'm gonna let you see what's happening across here. Just gonna flip it this hot, so you wanna be careful doing this. I could handle a bit of the heat. So please, if you're not accustomed, do not try that at home and blame me and say I see Baidawi putting his hand straight on the bread, so I try it too, and then I burn up my hand, and then they're looking to sue into food. Nah, sorry, that not gonna work. So disclaimer, do not try that at home. Use a spoon, use a fork, and toss your things. Alright, cucumber time. I am going to dice the cucumber. Only because, so when I'm making salads, I like to keep things similar in terms of how, the approach and how I'm cutting up stuff. So because this is, you know, in little cube size, bite-sized chunks, I want to go for the same effect with the cucumbers and things, so that, you know, you get a little forkful, it's easy to pick up and to manage. You know? So just going to quarter this, and I'm leaving the seeds in and everything. Again, in these times, Man ain't looking to be wasting no food. So seeds and everything getting tossed into that. Of course, if you want to take the seeds out, feel free. I, however, will not. I feel like I need an next cucumber. I feel like there's a little bit of cucumber. Yeah, I'll add an extra. Right, I'm looking at a more proper day. Looking at more healthy. It's looking kind of scrunting before, but this is looking a little more like the real vibes. Right, tomatoes, I'm getting a dice, bite-sized chunks, and seeds and everything going inside there. And what has happened is, with this salad and the seeds and everything going in there, yeah, let's get a little moisture in the salad, but the bread now, let's kind of soak it up now. And it's be a nice, I like making this. I like making this. This be a good salad to eat. And well, as you notice, I don't really have any protein going on here. So feel free. I mean, I guess it has some level of protein in the bread and thing. But feel free to, I don't know, saute some shrimp. Because eat shrimp, I can't eat shrimp, unfortunately. Or make some tuna. You could make tuna patties and eat with this. Or a chicken breast or something. Yeah, some chicken breast. You could add some chicken breast to this and thing. Right. So I have here some white vinegar, plain white vinegar, nothing fancy. I think I have enough tomatoes here, so I'll add in this one. So a little bit of plain white vinegar. It's literally like a teaspoon you want, not too much. Right. Some salt, of course, to your taste. I ain't adding too much. So a sprinkle to bring out the flavor of each of the ingredients, and then some black pepper. Boom. And that is it, really. No, toast that. Toast. You see all the different colors and thing going on there. See that? Some people would add some level of sweetness. They might add sugar to this. I am not. I'm not the biggest sweet fan. So for me, the flavors that are going on here, you'll get a little sweetness from the tomatoes, depending on how ripe they are. And even like the parsley. Parsley to me have a kind of sweetish hint to it in it. Onions too. I mean, onions have natural sugars in them. That's why when they caramelize them, they'll just be so sweet. So for me, that's enough. I don't need to balance the vinegar with nothing sweet. This is good enough for me right here. Let's take a little taste. Yeah. That good. So this ready here. This ready. Alright. As you can see, gone crispy. Have a homemade croutons going on here. Again, if you want, you could go and buy this, or you could take your bread that you have, your day-old, couple of day-old bread, toss it up in a little oil, a little salt, a little black pepper, garlic, and some dried herbs, and make your own thing, right? And then, well, that's it is ready now. Just to put it together and get all. There's a little bowl here. Just gonna put some in. Boom. Some of that here. I'm doing this quick and dirty just for the video, but afterwards I'm going to pause a proper bowl and set it out and take some pictures and things and make it look good. So, let me see what's going on in the chat. Hey Lylan, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Right. Yeah, so yeah, definitely cheese will go good in this. Feta cheese, if you have. I do not. This is literally what I had in my fridge and in my cupboards and things. Alright, straight together. But yeah, feta cheese will be real good in this. Parmesan cheese too, or Parmesan cheese on top. Pomegranate seeds, as Lylan say, will be real good. If you have anything like raisins, currants, blueberries, cranberries, you could add them kind of thing too. Yeah, and again, this is not something to follow to a T. This is basically an approach, because people have been asking for like tips on how to get longevity out of the stuff that they have, because they know they have stuff in the fridge that spoiling because they're not cooking enough, or they might have bread that they bake. A lot of people baking more, and actually seeing that on Instagram and things, a lot of people tagging us in some baking recipes and things. So it might be baking more and doing stuff, and then you have stuff on your hand and you're wondering, all right, I have this here, I don't want to waste it. What can I do? So basically, this was just an approach of how you could take some things that you have in your fridge, cupboard and wherever, and put it together. And with the addition of the vinegar to this, it's going to keep it, preserve it for a while. So, it's not going to last you for weeks, but definitely you could put this in a airtight container, store it in your fridge, and you could have it for a few days. And it's the kind of thing you could make and just set aside. So you have this, and then let me say you make a pilau, or you make a dal and rice or something. You could easily put this on the side with some dal and rice, or you fry a piece of fish, or you grill some fish, put it on the side, you're good to go. So there's just little tips of how you could get a little more bang for your buck in terms of having ingredients there, but using them in ways in which it could prolong the shelf life. Again, in these times, it's very uncertain, how long this thing will last and what will be the effects of it. So people tightening the belt. I know I tighten in my belt. I don't know about all it, but I tighten in my belt. So I need to, of course, find ways to use the stuff that I have and get the most out of it. So this is just one of the ways. So yeah, it was just a quick thing. It was impromptu. I didn't really plan it, but I had to eat. So I say I might as well turn on the camera and share it with all there. So I hope all you enjoy it. I will not post a recipe, but I will post a photo of the finished thing on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So if you have anything that you want to ask or that kind of thing, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and on that post you could comment and let me know, or you could comment on the video and I will respond as well. Yeah, so I mean, that is it, you know, all there. I hungry. I really want to get into this proper, you know, and with all this talking, actually even getting more hungry. So I'm going to turn off the camera in a little bit, but of course, thanks always for joining. I appreciate it. If you're new to the chat and new to the lives, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and follow us on social media. We are Eater Food on Twitter, Eater Food on Facebook, and Eater Food TT on Instagram. And of course, the website is eaterfoodtt.com. We have a lot of great recipes there. People have been asking for recipes, and I don't know if people have not seen it, but there is a search bar on the top of the website on where the menu is. You could search for the recipes that we have there. So if you're looking for, and I have it categorized, if you're looking for anything with fish, you could search fish and you'll see fish recipes. Vegan, I have vegan recipes. We have a good bit of vegan recipes on the site. So if you're looking for vegan stuff, you could search for that. And also on the menu under the recipes tab, I have it broken down by category as well. So if you're looking for recipes and you're having trouble finding them, that is one way that you could on the website. So again, guys and gals, bring some for Alima. Alima always asking for food, and Alima's be making food and always asking me for food. Thanks again for joining, and I might do a next live later. I'm not sure. It's Friday evening. Well, Friday evening. I might do a Friday evening vibes, but we go see how that goes now. But for now, I'm signing off. Thanks a lot again for joining, and I will see you all in the next one. We will be doing more quarantine cooking, stay home with me sessions, so look out for those. Subscribe to the channel to be notified when we post new ones, or when we're going to go live with new sessions. So take it easy, all keep safe, social distancing, quarantine and lockdown. Observe all safety protocols. All right, later, peace.